So is this a garbage disposal? Oh, you're wrong. You are wrong.
This is a grinder for doing hamburger and everything else. You just put the bowl underneath there and you start shoving shit in there and it makes all that.
Maybe you should do a show at the fair. It's a scrapper. Okay.
Bones and everything else.
All right. So, no. So it's a scrapper. It's exactly that. All right. All your stuff is going to go into that basket, and at the end of the day, you're going to dump it in the trash. All right. So let's come over here and I'll show you this first. So this is the overflow drain right here. All right. So that has to be in, but you can see that that's filling up, and it's just going to keep running through and start running out of the drain. When it's operating properly, it only calls for water when it's needed. So what you're going to do, what this is, here's the thing, it's a real water saver, right? It utilizes 14 gallons of water a minute to pre-rinse, but it only takes 2 gallons of water fresh at a time, okay? So you got two in, but you're using 14. All right, so you're going to put that in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through a program or a run through, and then I'll take it out and I'll show you how you want to leave it at the end of the day. All right, so this goes in here, and this goes on top. Why is that there? What's that?
So your plates don't fall in the.
Well, the plates would have a hard time going through that little hole.
No, I'm saying that's
Oh.
why that's on there. So
No, the real purpose is
you can.
to catch the silverware because it's magnetized. The bottom of that is magnetized. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we got water. It's gonna be full fast because we got a full thing. So this is your main disconnect. We have it on off now. So when we come in the morning, and I would recommend you do this if you're going to use this on any given day. One of the first things you need to do is turn this on. Put your plug in and turn it on. It allows it to fill. So I'm going to turn it on, and we're going to push start. So, and then what's going to happen, it's going to count down. It's got a countdown of about 30 seconds, allowing it to fill. Now it's already full, but it doesn't know that. All right, so it's going to fill, and then the pump will kick on, and then water will come out of here. So that's how you're going to pre-rinse everything, is right there. All your plates and everything, you're going to pre-rinse them, put them on the rack, and put them right in the dishwasher. You stick a rack right in there, right? So after I've used this, and I'm scrapping spaghetti, and I'm scrapping whatever, what's that going to do?
Filtered out.
It is?
Through that basket down there.
No, but what is going to happen to the water?
What's going to get to look a little different.
It's going to look like whatever you're dumping in,
That's right.
okay? Don't let that concern you. People get freaked out by that sometimes.
Still going in the washing machine.
But it's going to go through and be sanitized, right?
Yeah.
You notice that shut off. I have it set for 30 seconds. So if I walked away from this, it shuts off by itself.
Okay.
All right? And nobody was standing in front of it. So you're just going to come back and start it back up again. All right? So that's a saver as well. You may want to set it for a little bit more than 30 seconds. And that's just a matter of plus or minus right here.
Okay.
Okay? And there again, I think that should be your guys' responsibility, not the people renting it. You set it up and leave it.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise they'll walk away and leave the damn thing.
Well, it'll do that, but they'll also be fooling around and say, what's happening? And all of a sudden your settings are going to be all wacky. Okay? So
in that situation,
so you as the facilities people should set this at whatever you want it to be set at. Even put a sign on there that says do not touch.
Okay.
Or it could be it's going to be in the video, but do not touch the settings. Okay? I probably would set it for like 2 minutes, and then it'll shut off by itself.
All right.
I set it for 30 seconds, and I just want to make sure it was working earlier. Okay, so typically now, that water would not be running, right?
Right.
but we would shut it off right there. And you can still hear the water until I shut it off. So take this out. It can go right in there. Take this out and dump it, right? I think it'll fit in there. And pull the plug. All you gotta do is pull this. So you got a pre-rinse unit here. You have a pre-rinse unit here that you can bring over and rinse that out. Okay? So I'd run it through the dishwasher. I'd bring them back over here, but I would not put them in.
Okay.
Same thing as that valve, right? It's going to tell somebody they need to put that back together.
All right.
Okay? That's really it. I mean, there are no moving parts in this thing. The pump is the only thing that's mechanical.
Okay.
All right, now there is a valve down here. I don't know if you can get down this low. You saw the plume coming out of there where it was. Typically, you want that plume right in the middle of that opening. But there's a red valve right there. See it?
Yep.
If you turn that further, you could have it shooting way over here.
Oh, good.
I've done it before. I've done a demo before, and I had somebody stand there.
Right person rinse it, always doing it.
But I think I adjusted it earlier, so I think it's pretty close to the center. Not that it won't change, it could. But other than that, there's really nothing else that anybody has to do with this unit.